Hello guys, this is Oksman. I'm gonna bring you another video. This is gameplay slash guide slash update. What I'm doing, I'm planning on doing a campaign for the 16AA, and this is a map. This is Sangin, Helmand Province. We currently have already a planned campaign for this map, but my mission or my campaign will probably be played in about, I don't know, at least 4 months, 5 months, and people will have forgotten that map. So what we have now, we have a well, damn.
Six, regroup. 2 o'clock, enemy, man, 100 meters. 4, 10, target that man. Fire in the hole! 2, 4, target that man. 2 o'clock, enemy, man, 100 meters. 1 o'clock, enemy, machine gun, man, close. Enemy, machine gun, man, 2 o'clock, 100 meters. Target eliminated. 13, target that man. 82, target that man. He's down. He's down. Man is history. Go, I'm covering. 2, 3, engage that machine gun. 4, 5, engage that man. Enemy missile soldier. 9
Right, so I'm just following my AI leader here. Probably not the best idea, but why not? Someone is shooting at us from somewhere.
6, form on me. 9 enemy man, medium range. 7,
God damn, there's a lot of explosions.
10, target that man. 11, target that man. 9, target that man.
You're gonna shoot?
9,
Gonna move up to cover.
machine gun is history. Man is history.
Shit.
8, target that machine gun. 10, target that man. Enemy machine gun man, 100 meters.
Shit, it's a turkey shoot.
9, target that machine gun. 4 o'clock, enemy man, far. 9 o'clock, enemy medium range. 2, 4, engage that man. 9, 8, engage that man. 11, engage that man. 3,
Seems to be a guy behind that wall. So we'll do what the Americans do. We'll blow a hole in the wall.
enemy man left.
Oh, sucks that there's 2 walls then.
6, regroup. 4 o'clock,
That was probably the worst effect ever.
cover me.
Yeah, those bullets are going over my head. You can hear that snap.
Enemy man, 4 o'clock, 200 meters.
Gonna search this compound and see if we can find something.
Enemy man, 7 o'clock, 100 meters. 7, engage that man. 8 o'clock, enemy man, far. 10,
Whoa.
12, engage that man. 13, engage that man. Copy, I'm on it.
Bit exposed.
Taking.
I do have eyes on. And something that just disappeared.
5,
Shit.
7, engage that machine gun. 6, fall back.
So yes, this is a very beautiful map.
7, engaging.
Currently I have no idea what's going on.
7,
Of course I have AI and they are very good at finding targets. If that wasn't the case, we would definitely have a harder time to actually find targets and kill them. And basically that's a fun thing about Sangin and this map. It is so well done, and I mean it is Afghanistan, and the way the Taliban fights is basically the same. Hiding somewhere, shooting from somewhere, and yeah. Right now I'm enjoying myself, even though it's pretty. I'm gonna show you how simple this map actually is. It's nothing to it, and I've seen so many people overdo their missions. They create too much objects, too much events,
6,
and basically
on me.
doesn't let the game flow, and that's exactly what it can do by itself. The game can flow on, and without having massive scripted events, and that's the beauty of Arma too, and I like it.
2,
So
3, engage that man.
right, so we're just moving forward here.
Move.
No real
0, 0,
attacks.
3, 0, 4,
My little fella here is following me for some reason. We're probably body mates or buddies. It's in my buddy team. And this combat can go on for quite a long time. Right now I'm gonna fall back because I'm getting a bit lonely. Of course I have one guy there, but there could be a 60 other guys. 60 other Taliban right there, and we wouldn't even know. We have some more gunfire. So we're gonna fall back. And yeah. Sucks that I don't know the count of the enemy, but here you can see there's a lot of them have been bagged and tagged already. Right, so pulling back to the group leader. And I don't know about you, but this is fun for me. I like being faced with the unknown and, you know, not actually seeing the enemy all the time, but still feeling the pressure. I didn't feel as much pressure as I would as a player if we played co-op, because then, you know, we wouldn't get, return fire that quickly because you wouldn't be able to see him. You would just fire blindly, and that doesn't suppress the enemy. So obviously the enemy would get the upper hand and complete their ambush. Right now I even, you know, use the AI's command for targets. That's my, you know, you can see more rounds going off. And I'm playing at recruit, so, you know, it's obvious that the AI could be way more efficient. Right now I'm running in a field. We have a little friendly up in front. Rifleman. Nice one. And you can see that these poppy fields are hard to look over. So it brings forth so much in a unit, and what I want to try and create in my mission is that there needs to be a cooperation between air forces, Casevac, close air support, and infantry movements. As you can see, it's very hard for the enemy, and this is just a simple mission. If you push a little bit more, you can create havoc and chaos, and basically that's what I want to try and create. I have the 16A covers about 50 players in total, around 50 players, and basically in a operation there'd be at least be around 40 to 50 soldiers on the ground, and we are, as of now, 15 in this little marine unit, and 54 Taliban held us back for this duration, and we're still fighting because we don't know where they are, and I have no idea because I'm right in the field and I'm going to run to some cover. Probably the wrong way to run, but I'm gonna rifleman right in front of me. So they've succeeded with moving into this area, and you know, this combat looks very differently from the air. And as you know, I am a pilot in 16A, so I'll probably be in one of the Casevac helicopters or in one of the Apache helicopters.
12 o'clock. Enemy. Man.
Who the hell is shooting at me? Friendly fire, you fucking moron! Oh, there's a Taliban in here. Oh, I had no idea. Yeah, you can stop shooting now. We've cleared it. So I'm going to close this door so they don't shoot me. I think I hear someone move.
6. Regroup.
Yeah, decided to show up. And here we go. I believe that is the mission. I think we're, yeah, that was the mission. We started out here, we went right through here, and that's a span of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 600 meters, and it kept me and 15 guys occupied for at least, I don't know how long it's been, maybe 10 minutes, around that, I don't know. If I save, maybe I'll know. Save the game, and if I revert, 2:21. What's the time? When oh, Jesus Christ, I don't know. Okay, yeah. You will see the time, and you just. Okay, I'll say in X amount of time, the time it took for me to this patrol, a group of Taliban in the Sangin map, without scripting, without any help, they held me off for X amount of time, and that's amazing because I think the AI is. Just imagine, you know, having co-op, of course. The AI has been could hold us down for 20 minutes, and you know, in serious militant groups, you know, you move slowly, you move tactically. You, of course, you keep momentum, but all in all, you want to have safety of your units. Of course, in this kind of environment, it would require for close air support a lot of times. But the thing is, in 16 air infantry, you feel that the air corps air group takes some kills. We take a lot of kills. In most cases, that's not true. But the thing is, they don't feel that they're threatened. They want to have fun assaulting. But when I do my campaign, I will definitely look for opportunities where I can put the assault infantry in action, and as well put one flight, which is the fly corps, in action as well. I have wasted all my ammo soon. That is about, I think, 6, maybe 5 clips, and that's about 300 rounds. We are still occupied in combat here. We have not even cleared the whole place yet. I can't throw a grenade that far, can I? I can throw it down there.
Fire in the hole.
There could have been 4 Taliban, or Taliban, or Taliban, whatever you want to call them, right there, and I wouldn't know. That's what I love about this map, and it's just so fun. And just imagine this mission being co-op, and you know, the X amount of time that we played, double it, or whatever, and you'll see in the editor what I put down in this map. First of all, you already know that there's 54 units in total, enemy in total, and they are recruit. They are not pros. They are not, you know, good at aiming. They are just basically just units. And they've kept us occupied for so long time, so much time. And if we multiply that with 4, the units, to make 200 units, which is probably like a good amount, 200 units. You know, 150. It's always that number when the Taliban go to attack. At least 100, at least in the occupied areas. But you know, that number could,
Enemy man, 1 o'clock.
in effect, just counterattack and destroy us and wipe us the fuck out. And you know, having the skill improved on the AI, and having them, you know, counterattack, which a little bit help scripting, you can make a very, very fine operation on this map. And just looking at the map now, you have much fun looking at the map. I'm not very fond of urban warfare. That is because it's very hard to script inside an urban area. I mean, if we're on a mission here, we're to patrol this area, maybe we'll land here. So I'll make a plan for the enemy if they 16A land here, and if they land here, I'll make a plan for that. So I make the AI react to what the player chooses to do, and that takes a bit of creativity. You will have to decide on how you will do it. I sometimes actually cheat because I don't want people to be too open in their way of thought that they can go wherever they want. So I place AA units, and sometimes I place minefields or ID threats. And when they see, or when players see that on the map, they tend to think, no, I'm not gonna go in there. I'm not gonna risk it, because the creator tells me that there's AI there or mines there. So yes, I'm not gonna go there. And I'm about to die. Crap. So this is it. This is the map. This is the map. It took me 45 seconds to do this. All I did was basically I put down a group here. I did a Taxstan Republic mission and militia group. And what I did was I made a hold waypoint with hold fire and stealth, and also line. And what I made after that was a search and destroy, and I put placement radius to 300. I put a open fire, engage at will, formation is still line, and then aware behavior. I did that, and then I copy pasted that 5 times, and then I just made like that. Of course the trigger took a few seconds as well to create, and that is the beauty of Arma. You do not have to script for ages to get a good map going, and this, I can feel it already. This is a effortless map. All it took was the good use of the terrain and the good use of the map, and you've created something that can go on for 30 minutes in this little area. And if you use Takistan, you might have as well used this whole section here for 30 minutes. And this could even be longer. I mean, if we expand here, put some more units, put some more stationary units, the thing is that the AI tend to advance right into enemy fire. They don't tend to hold position. So I often do individual soldiers that are set to stay, and doing that is basically, it's kind of easy. Just put do stop. This. No. Oh. Now I press something. There we go. And he'll stay there in protection of that little wall. He'll sit on his knee, and he'll be shooting down this road. And that's what I love about this game. That the AI is, people say the AI is retarded in this game. When you look at them up close, yes. But when you let them just stand around, they can react on their own. And if you use guard waypoints, you can also make them choose priorities in protection. So if I put down, say, 10 different locations where I wanted the AI to guard, that's what they will do. And I'll put down maybe 200 units all spread out and put into guard mode. And basically they'll go to the closest priority target to defend, and defend it. But what I wanted to prove with this little video here is basically that you do not have to script that much to make a very good mission. You don't have to put in thousands of units. You can put down 10 units. You can put down one vehicle, and you can make the player feel threatened by just using the terrain in a good manner. And that's exactly what I've done here. And it kept me occupied, even though I had AR units that are set to 1 in skill, and 0 is 0%, 1 is 100%. So they are 100% pro, and they managed to take this out in what, 10 minutes, or 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I like about this. It's just fun. I love the map. I just found it because I heard that Cage in my unit was supposed to do a campaign on this, so I thought, why not check it out before we start. And I've always dreamt about using a good map to create missions such as these. Patrol, to go on a patrol, you get ambushed, and basically the Afghanistan stuff. And yeah, I try to make that scenario. I've tried in Pakistan and I've not been able to get the exact same feeling. As you can see, these fields are beautiful because in Pakistan, for example, you'd have this little area here. Remove the walls, remove the vegetation, and there you have it. That would be a section in Pakistan. So you have no cover, so you have no possibilities of flanking around without being seen. If you are defending here, say defense of a compound, the insurgents are counterattacking. Here you have so much cover, you could barely see them if they're around here. When they're close, you wouldn't notice. The thing is, the vegetation protects them, and the same goes for if the blue force is attacking, for example. And that's what I like about this map. But in Pakistan, you wouldn't have this. So you wouldn't have terrain, you wouldn't have vegetation, you wouldn't have this cover. So basically, it's a turkey shoot. And this map removes the the negative side of having AI. Because they have so much advantage in the woods, being able to shoot through most of it. They can be very, very deadly, and I love it. So that's my video here. Completely unnecessary video, but I wanted to bring this out because I wanted to tell you that when you do missions, do not overdo it. Definitely try to do as efficient as possible. So you want to make your enemy efficient, not mass. I could make a section of unit. If I have a section like this protecting a we'll copy this. Right, so we'll move down here, we'll move to this village here, village 2 here, and put them to guard. And that is guard. They're gonna protect this position. Oh, sentry is better, but hold, we'll use hold. That way to move too far away. I'm not gonna show you, but just for the sake of this. We are blue 4, we are a 5-man team up here, and we're gonna attack. We start to engage, we see the enemy just start shooting, and they are gonna charge at you, they're gonna attack you. They're not gonna stay in a protection, or in protection, they're just gonna move towards you and do something very stupid. And that is not efficient at all. See here, you have about, okay, I can't count, 4, 4, 9, 10. You have 10 guys. And being efficient is doing this. Put this specialton on in all fashion, and do stop _x for each, and let's group this. And obviously it takes a lot of time to do this, but basically then you can place your units like this. You can place them in positions where they have the advantage of protection, and the AI is not very good at finding those themselves. But now I made this little compound here in my fortress, and it's going to be a lot harder for the blue fort to take this. And if I put them up here, there's a sniper, Lee Enfield guy, and yeah, there you have it. You have to spread out the enemy. They are not going to charge you. They're going to stay in their position. They're going to hold out, and they're going to shoot you. And that's how you do efficient enemies. You don't want to have, if this could possibly be as difficult as placing 2 sections, so 20 people instead of 10, and this could be more efficient than that because they have cover, and the AI tend to ignore stuff like that, and they want to attack. But that's how they are. They engage, and engage means attack. So yeah, that's another tip for editing, which I want to show you. Basically, when you do missions, you don't want to place too much stuff because lots of people have bad computers, or not that good computers, and they will have FPS drops. And I tend to try and decrease the number of infantry and objects on my map because I do not want any player to suffer. I want everyone to be able to enjoy my missions. And if you place too much units, it probably won't be easy to play it, considering you'll have 5 FPS. And I've noticed that in one of the maps I've played recently. Um, it's not good to have too many units. Uh, sure, if you have say tanks, well, the same thing. They're actually just efficient enemies is the best enemies. So don't try and create scenarios where there's 200 units versus a 4-man team. Just create efficient enemies. And people might whine that there's not enough troops, but there's gonna be, instead of having one section against one section, it's gonna be this individual thing that we have down here, and basically it's gonna take one section to take out one or two entrenched people. So just imagine having one guy in the open. Is that better or worse than a guy in a bunker? How, I mean, I've seen so many times, so many armor units, and if there's a bunker with a heavy car machine gun in it, that is terrible. That is danger. You will die. And the thing is, that's efficient. And if you don't have to have a heavy machine gun. You could put 2 riflemen in it, and it's still going to be prove a very serious threat. You are going to have to use your fire teams accordingly to take them out. And that's 2 guys stopping 2 fire teams, perhaps a squad. And that's efficient and that's fun, because you don't need companies of infantry to stop a unit. And now I've ranted way too much. I am sorry for taking your time if you think this was useless, but this is my update for what I'm going to do. Right now I'm thinking of making a campaign on this map, so I'm probably going to do lots of scripting, get mortars stuff and done. I'm not sure if I'm going to record that because of it being for my unit, and if they watch the videos they'll probably know exactly where I put the enemy. So I'm not sure, but if there's something that come up in my missions that I really want to show you, I'll do it, but don't count on it. But other than that, I have created a new series, which is a mission for German 8th as for Iron Front, but Arma does have the same editing as Iron Front and vice versa. So you can take, from my Iron Front videos, you can take lots of stuff. If I have scripting and stuff in our Iron Front, you can use it in Arma as well. And the same goes for Iron Front. They can use Arma 2 editing. It's basically the same thing. Of course, there's difference in class names, which you have to find. But yeah, that's what I am going to do. I still have a operation. It's been so long, Sierra, and I haven't finished that. That's a marine assault on Tagabad, and I need to finish that mission because I believe it is a good mission to finish. I'm not sure if people have already forgotten it, but uh, seems like it does not matter. Oh my god, I've been talking for way too long. I was just planning on doing a little gameplay here and show you how simple it is to actually make, players feel engaged by a battalion. But it turned out to be more than that. I wanted to explain stuff for you. So yeah, I have some gameplay stuff being uploaded here and there. I'm trying out new games. If they get more views, of course I'm gonna try and do more. I do like views. It's very funny to, or very encouraging to have lots of views and lots of likes. Of course dislikes happen, but who cares? I don't. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Took quite a long time to bring the message forward, but I guess it was a little chill commentary here for you. And yeah, please like and share and subscribe, which I always say, which is always encouraged and always appreciated. Thanks for watching. Oksman out.